This is a quiet little town where almost everyone knows each other. The parents are all familiar with one another, and naturally, the children have become playmates as well. So I know everything about all the parents and kids in town, clear as day. Every day, I would run around and play wildly with my friends outside. I had two closest friends, Charlie and Xiaoming, and to this day, they are still my best friends. When we were kids, the three of us were inseparable. We even called ourselves the Three Musketeers and spent every day glued together. One Saturday morning, I told my mom I was going out to play. Charlie and Xiaoming were already waiting for me outside, and we decided to play hide and seek. I closed my eyes and started counting. After I finished, I searched everywhere for them, but after several minutes, I didn't see a single trace of either of them. There are a lot of big trees in town, so I wondered if they might be hiding behind the woods. I ran over there and searched all around, but still came up empty-handed. Just as I was about to give up, I suddenly heard the rustling of leaves. I quickly turned around and caught a glimpse of a figure darting behind a tree. At that moment, I thought to myself, it must be Xiaoming, so I excitedly ran toward that tree. When I got to the base of the tree, I found a man crouching behind it, dressed in filthy clothes. I went over and patted him, and I could hear him chewing on something. I shouted loudly, "Found you, Xiaoming, you really know how to hide." But when I looked closely, the man in front of me was not Xiaoming at all. He was very tall, and as he slowly turned around, I saw blue feathers and bright red blood at the corner of his mouth. He gave me a strange, eerie smile and reached out both hands. He was actually holding a dead little blue bird in them. Terrified out of my wits, I turned and ran home as fast as I could. When I got home, I found Sally and Xiaoming there, along with my parents. It turned out they hadn't seen me for several hours and were so worried that they went out to look for me. When they saw me come back, my parents were both angry and anxious. They yelled at me and dragged me into the house. After dinner, I lay down on my bed and quickly fell asleep. But a few hours later, I was suddenly awakened by a knocking sound, as if someone was tapping on my window right next to my bed. I sat up instantly and by the light of the moon, saw a dark figure holding something and knocking on my window. Summoning my courage, I pulled the window open a crack and looked closely. Sure enough, it was that same man from before. He was forcefully tapping on my window with a sharp stick, and when he saw me watching him, he started knocking even harder. Terrified, I screamed and turned to run. My parents heard my screams and rushed in, asking me what had happened. I told them everything that had just occurred, leaving nothing out. After that, I never saw that man again. That was also the last time I ever saw him. A few weeks ago, I just turned 18. So many years have passed, but I still think about that incident from time to time. I often wonder, what would have happened if I had stayed in those woods a little longer that day? After that day, where did that person go?